Yo, what's up, guys? Selkwena here. So today's Monday, new week, new goals. Firstly, I see that the market has been buying today, but is at a place whereby it could potentially sell. So allow me to just put my resistive level so I can, but I'm contemplating because I see a double top which tells me that the market might buy, and I also see this resistive level. So if I enter there, the stop loss will be way higher, 100 pips. So I will not enter when the price gets there. Let me delete it. I will need a cheaper price to buy, to sell. So yeah, but I think the best bet for me is to buy here because the double bottom, pardon me. So allow me to just place my entry on the double bottom. So I place my alert there as well, so that when the market reaches that level, I can actually, be triggered in, or rather be alerted so I can look at the market and see how it's reacting for me to see if should I take the sell or not, because I see this huge candlestick which bought at around London Open, so yeah, could potentially sell and go back to that level. But for now, let's look at what we can do, which is look for increase in this double bottom. So that's what I'm gonna do. Execute this level. It's a nice entry, small SL and huge risk to reward. So just fresh trade, fresh week, first trade of the day, which offers a lot of a nice good risk to reward. I think about like 300 pips this trade will offer. If we set it there, it's gonna be 100 pips, and if I set it there about like 180, but I'm just gonna monitor price when it reaches that level. I'm not aiming to close there. Essentially, I'm gonna put my SL to the upside, but we'll keep updating you guys on how this trade goes about. So yeah, as we can see, the market is actually in profits already. My TP around 300 pips, 250 to 300 pips. That's what I'm going for on this trade. So yeah, shout out guys. We'll update you on how this trade goes about. Trade update guys. So the market is deep into profits, about 100 pips. So it reached that level of ours, the resistive level. So allow me to just see how the market is actually moving. Is it rejecting for us to enter sales, or is it telling us that it's buying? So let me just move my alert to break even, my SL to break even basically. So this acts as my SL. So second trade update guys, trade is deep into profits, about 200 pips actually. So it actually broke the level that we set as our resistive level. So I'm looking for buyers essentially here in this trade, but where the price is set at the moment could potentially represent SL also here. So trade management is good guys. So I'm just going to see how the market is rejecting on this horizontal line, or rather my resistive level. Then I will see whether I exit, and also where do I put my SL. So I think we are done with this trade actually, but I'm not closing yet. I'm just gonna, let me put this because I see that it broke the high, then it broke the low, which is telling us that there's almost a change of direction, a change of structure, a change of character, so it broke the high there and then went, let me clone this, then it actually broke the low here, which is telling us that actually I'm deciding to change direction, so my SL will be, as you know, I use my trade alert on TradingView as my SL basically. Whenever you see my trade alert, unless if I show my running trades, but in this case, this my sorry about that, that's my trade. My break-even trade is just below that level, so as soon as it turns around, it takes us out. So if it takes us out, it will take us out like 140 pips. Now it's like up 200 pips. So it's a nice trade. What a nice day. First trade of the day went into profit. It doesn't happen every day, but we show up. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful setup, guys. Today we had, one trade of the day went into 300 pips, 300 pips, and 340 pips actually. So it doesn't happen every day, like I said, but that's what we are aiming for. This weekend I spent days and days, nights and nights, Friday night, Saturday night, Sunday night, although I was living my life, but I spent days journaling. I journal using the software called Notion. So I use Notion to journal my trades. One day I will share how it looks, how I journal my trades, to see actually how the market moves, so I can aim for that one trade that actually gives me the money. I don't just show up to the markets randomly. I studied the markets, like the time of this specific US30 specific index. So I'm not the pro, will never be the pro, but definitely I am not the worst in this, so as we now, I think, yeah, shout out, guys. See you in the next episode.